I'd like to take a couple minutes to tell you about an I&E class developing Azure Cloud and Storage Solutions. This course aligns with the AZ 300 exam. It covers one of the objective domains, but it's not exam prep. It's designed to give you expertise in the topics that happen to be on the exam. And if you're planning on taking an exam, well, then that probably is a nice little overlap. Let's talk about what this course entails. There's really 4 different sections to this course. The first section is Cosmos DB. Now, Cosmos DB, if you're not familiar with it, this is really the golden child of Azure from Microsoft's perspective. It is where they want you to work with all of your non-relational data needs. Well, not quite all, but a lot of them. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the different options that are there, the geo options, replication options, and all sorts of stuff with that, so you get a good feel for what Cosmos DB is. And we'll also talk about relational data options. And this is something, if you understand relational data, this is going to be pretty straightforward, but it's good to know what the options are, because certainly they'd be a little bit different than they would be in, say, an on-premises environment. Then we're going into message-based data. And for me, this is kind of a transitional section because it covers data, but it also covers, and it's part of scalability. Well, we'll talk about the different ways that you can implement asynchronous message-based architectures in the Azure environment. Whether that's queuing or even doing things like Notification Hub, where I'm sending notifications out to mobile devices, and several other options as well. And we'll talk about those and look at those and have examples of those and demonstrations. And finally, we're going to talk about scalable solutions. When you start thinking about the cloud, you of course want to think about scalability, being able to leverage that seemingly unending set of resources that are there in the cloud providers to scale up as you need it. We're going to talk about not only what are the options for scaling, but what are the things that you need to do in order to not only affect scale, but also support scale within your applications. And we've got lots of coverage, lots of demonstrations for all of this. And so I hope this is something that you'll find interesting and that you'll join me over at ine.com for this course.